What's going on? This is Phantom here,
We dipped
and
so hard.
this
Did you just
first
drop
clip
that blue?
is just a little intro to the game I had to play. I'm gonna upload this video probably later on. This video I did this game probably about what 2 days ago. But the reason for this video because because, and this is all off the
What's
cuff,
not
so
your
this
like
is all
really
natural. This
strange
isn't
compared
scripted
to
or
his
anything like that.
character?
Is that
He's badass protector
I
of the
hadn't played
Nile, and
ranked
then his voice line's all
in
time.
probably about maybe a year and a half. I think the last time I played ranked was at the end of season 5. I may have played ranked in season 6. I don't remember. But
Oh yeah, I forgot.
a lot of reason I kind of stopped playing ranked was the environment of ranked is just so much tension in ranked that it kind of drove me away from it. As much as I like playing the game, and as much as ranked can be a big deal for a lot of people, it kind of ruined my mind state to play the game in the ranked setting because
Yo, I hate
I
how it slows
myself,
my
and
clock. I
I
never
think
noticed
everybody
that.
feels the same way as this. No one likes to lose at anything that they're doing, like whether it's real
Yeah, it's
life,
bull because it stuns first.
situations or video games, especially if you're
Like
competitive.
my pluck.
And ranked has been such
Nah, nah, nah.
a
That's
very
not safe.
contentious mode for me to the point where I get anxiety to play it because
I'm
I
not
don't
sure
like to
because
lose.
they both
I
stun,
think
so maybe not.
the only people that don't like lose more than me is probably professional players. I
No,
know
no,
they
you're
hate
CCing
losing.
me
I
when you
can't stand
hit,
losing.
so I don't know.
And I hate losing no matter how good I did or bad I did. I hate feeling losing because I always feel like it's my fault. That's the type
Yeah,
of
I
player
mean,
I
I
am.
tested out, but
Even
it's kind
more
of like
because I
not
main
using
jungle.
Tiger or anything on me.
And it kind of drove me away from ranked. And due to a lot of friends and people I play with just harping and saying, "Hey, listen, just play ranked, just play ranked." I kind of, I had to fight the anxiety that I had for ranked to get back into it, and today I managed to actually get back into ranked,
Out here playing like a
and
badass
just to see how
dude.
things would go, whether it's something I want to keep doing or if I want to keep playing casuals, playing with my friends. I enjoy playing this game with my friends. It kind of takes the weight off of losses. Kind of strange to say that, but like when you're laughing and having fun, like
Yeah,
you
speaking
probably
of
hear
which, what the hell?
after that
Didn't you just
double
walk
should have
up
been
and
triple
killed that
kill.
guy?
I have fun playing casuals with my friends, but I know ranked is a different element, and you can't
Like
have
it
that
was average thing to do.
that comic
Walk up
relief
and
of
kill
your
him.
teammates being there with you. You can laugh and joke with each other. Granted, 15, 20 minutes in the
Oh
game,
yeah, I
you
didn't
get
even know
kind of
you were
serious. But
coming,
even
dude.
still, it's not a lot on your back when it comes to playing casuals as to rank. But I did manage to sit down and play some ranked, and I played it today. This video is from a couple of days ago, but I did play some ranked today, and just to get my feet wet to see if it's something I still want to do. And I will say the first
Yeah.
match we played, which
I flipped
sucked
him
for
in the
me
tower
because it's
and
the
he
first time I
vanished.
played ranked
You could have just
since
walked out like a
I switched to
millimeter,
mouse
but
and
that wasn't
keyboard. I'm
the
still on
game.
PlayStation, but I switched to mouse and keyboard because I intended to do that way before now. I planned to get a PC, but not necessary now because you can play mouse and key on PS4. The first game back in ranked, I actually had to play support, which is by far my worst role, and it was a clusterfuck. It was everything that could have went wrong went wrong. I couldn't stack gauntlet because nobody was in lane. We had a soul that was practically squishy. Let's just throw it out there. I'm using Capri. I'm trying to save people, and they're using ults
Where?
to get out of fights as I'm trying to save them so they don't
Okay,
have to use
okay,
their
good, good. I'm
ultimates
glad that's not.
immediately. It was bad, but the second game of ranked that I played today, I actually played jungle, my normal role, and the reason I'm showing this Ravana clip is because that's who I
What?
used was Ravana,
Does
who
sometimes
is,
decoy no longer
for my
disappear when you hit it
personal
with full
money,
CC?
right now my best jungler. I'm
Shit. I knew he was
pretty
buff,
good on
and I felt
Ravana.
like he
I'm
was buff when I
pretty
picked
good
him
on
last time, but I
Hunbats. I
did
do have a
not know
good
it was
Thor,
that, bro.
Thanatos. There's some jungles I use, but Ravana is probably my best right now. And
I mean, it should be like
getting
that.
back into ranked, I want to keep
It makes way more sense.
that comfort that comfort pick
Like, it's not an
as
illusion,
my
it's
go-to.
literally fucking a double of
So
him.
with that being said, I can actually go into the actual ranked video that I want to upload. It was my second game of ranked, and this is my first time doing like a commentary of my gameplay in any type of
You could have just
way,
said
shape, or
Shadow
form.
Clone,
So,
bro. Everybody
like I
knows
said,
what
this is off the
Shadow Clone
cuff.
is.
It's nothing I wrote down, scripted. This is kind of like natural for me. I want to see how this feels and see if there's something I can continue to do. So, this is the gameplay from the second game I played today. I played Ravana. And it started. I didn't save the video like I wanted to. You see, I got my first kill. I wasted my ultimate because God knows I think I was just trigger happy. But of course I use Ravana because it's who I'm comfortable with. I wanted to transition in the rank using people I'm comfortable with. Probably the more I play, the more I start expanding upon the gods I normally use, like Hombats. I might, start bringing in the Thanatos the more I get comfortable. The Thor. I might even try to start working more on guys that I haven't been the greatest with, like Sasano. Like, I have good games with him, then I have bad games with him. He's kind of off and on with me. But this was the second game, and I did very good in the second game. Going back, thinking about how I played, I didn't die in this game, and I think I ended with 7 kills. But in this game, we had Rat Solo. We had a Kronos ADC, Nike support, side mid. And my nerves were still bad for this game because after that first game where I had to play support, my nerves were so bad from losing that I almost said, you know what, I'm done with ranked already. I don't want to fucking play this shit anymore. But I had to push myself to queue another game. I ended up having the jungle, but I also had to pick some bans, which was also nerve-wracking because I hadn't played ranked in so long. I didn't know what people were actually picking and what were the big rank threats. Rank threats is a lot different from what you see in the SPL because people that play ranked ain't on that level until you get to like the higher, the higher divisions. So I had to do picks and bans, and I banned Freya. I guess that's a good thing to do, right? I'm pretty sure that's a good thing to do, is ban Freya. And I think I did a good ban setup where I think our team had a good collection of guys for team fighting, and it actually turned out very well. So at this point in the game, because I didn't save the video, you didn't see when it first started, but nothing really happened when it first started. You see, I didn't get my first kill to the beginning of the clip here. I'm invading red because I had some pressure, and Humbats was just he was behind, so Nike died. Unfortunately, I didn't want to chase that kill. I know Kronos was kind of eager to see what else can come out of that, but if there's anything I learned from jungling, is if you can't get anything from it, and I think this for any role, if you can't get nothing from it, there ain't no point chasing it. And I know in rank that tend to be a thing is people chasing kills. I didn't want to fall into that mentality my second game back. As far as my build, I normally do this almost the same build on Ravana every time I play him. I get Jotuns or Crusher, depends on what I'm going against. I wanted to get Jotuns in this case because I wanted my ultimate to come back faster than Humbat's ultimate because they got a nerf, so it doesn't come back as much as possible. They took Gold Fairy there, which was, it sucked because Kronos was over there and he didn't ward it. He didn't even look. And at this point in the game, I think I had like 2 levels on this guy. They got a couple kills. The mid laner on our team, we actually dual queued for the next game that I might do a commentary on. He kind of went off in this game on that Poseidon. He was all over the place. This Scylla could not match his rotations whatsoever, which she shouldn't be able to. It's a Poseidon. That guy zooms around the map like 100 miles per hour. You're not supposed to match his rotation. But he made use of the guy like he's supposed to. And at this point here, the same thing I just said a moment ago, like chasing, they should have left. Scylla should have left, Humbat should have left. I went in, tried to get him, didn't get him, but I got her. Overhead kick out. The reason I like Robin's like the Jing Wei of assassins to me because he has 2 ways to be safe. He has that god-awful overhead kicks to get you out of anything, like that Ares, which was a bad pick for them because I have a Robin. I missed my ability there. Overhead kick right out of there, and if I need to ult out, I can ult out. That's why I like Robin. I even had beats, so I had 3 ways to get out of the bullshit. Right here, I thought about going back in. I said no. I could probably get it, but I didn't have Blink, so back to the jungle farm. And jungle is a role that I kind of fell into after season 4. When I first started playing Smite in season 3, I never played Conquest because my friends that I started playing the game with, we didn't know much about Smite. We didn't know the element of Conquest, so we never queued it. But when I first started actually queuing Conquest, shaking the nerves out of that, playing the game mode I never played, I was mainly solo, and that was from watching Deathwalker for a whole year. I'm like, man, I like Deathwalker. I'm gonna be like Deathwalker, so that's how that came about. Peeling for my rat, which ended up being a kill because our mid lane Poseidon was all over the place. He was playing very good. He's on the objectives like the moment he could. I think we could have got Gold Fury if we had it warded. We knew it was there, but I switched to jungle in season 5 because I felt like I could impact the team better when I'm present at all times instead of being present mid to late game after sitting in solo pillow fighting with the other solo laner. So I switched to jungle, and it's been pretty good. Granted, I hadn't played enough ranked to see how I would stack up compared to other people who play ranked and other jungle players, but I have pretty good games like there. Overhead kick, wanted to chase it, couldn't get that, so cleared a wave and just keep going. And I kind of figured out the nuance of jungling. Just be everywhere when you can. Like now, he messed that up for me because I was gonna ult that Scotty. I bees that because I used overhead kick already. Missed my ultimate, which is unfortunate. Nike had med, which was good. He gave me my mana back, so missed my ability there. It's kind of a shitty fight because I missed a couple abilities. I hit that one, but it wasn't enough damage. And you can see me kind of waffling around here. Like, do I go back in? Do I not? No, I'll leave it. Back in business. I've learned that if I get in, I get something good. If I get in and I can keep the fight going, good. If the fight keeps going, I can't get nothing. I gotta go. And I'm not an expert at jungling, but I do see a lot of people on other teams that always make the mistake of getting in and staying in and not leaving to either they die or they get a kill. And half the time they don't even get a kill. I try not to do that because you don't get anything from that, especially jungling. You gotta be farming. And at this point I had a 2-3 level lead. Yeah, I had a 3 level lead on that Humbat, so I was trying to be everywhere as much as I can, taking as much farm as I can. I'm here going to the oracles. I meet up with Humbats. I missed my ability. Overhead kick for some reason, but I got that damage off. Blinked in. Yeah, we killed him. Yeah, I remember the part. He killed him, which was good that we had a solo rat so he can get around global rotations. And he wanted that rat too. He wanted the jungle, but he wanted the rat. Now here, I remember this. Scylla wasted ability. She shouldn't have used that, and she shouldn't have used that. That's what happens. And I hit all my abilities that time. Overhead kick, punch, got him. I think I get this kill. Yep. That's why I like Robin. Like, you can get in there. If their abilities are down and you hit all yours, you're more likely to get killed. That's any jungler, but it's something about Robin. I can't put my finger on it, but it's just something special about his kit that makes him such a terror to deal with, especially if he gets going early. And like at this point, once again, I have such a lead on Humbats that he was almost irrelevant. And if he wanted to be relevant, it wasn't going to be on me. Easy. Easy. I mean, I was feeling myself. Like, the nerves were kind of going away at that point in the game where I got that triple kill. Like, the Humbats can't go on me solo. It's not going to work. I had bees. 2 sets of bees, really. Even with my ultimate down, still 2 sets of bees. I just love the god. I mean, he's not my favorite assassin. Thanatos is definitely my favorite. But I feel a little bit more comfortable going in with Robin over Thanatos. As much burst as Thanatos has, you can't beat Robin's kit. I'm sorry. Now, granted, if you catch him slipping, yeah, he's dead like anybody else. But that overhead kick is up. It's it's easy money. So at this point in the game, I mean, we got what 7,000 gold lead. We're at that dangerous part of the game where we didn't really have a lot of direction, which is something that I get scared of. I wasn't making any, shot calls with VGS, nothing like that, because I'm playing with a bunch of people I never played this game with before. I just wanted to be there when I'm needed, but not try to force anything. See, like I'm needed in the left, I go over there. Rat gets out. I'm pretty sure I don't go in here. I lied. I went in. Got that kill. Nike kills him. And from here, we can just chase him. I rooted the King Arthur. And get the fuck out. Now, I remember this point thinking to myself, I can kill that Scotty. But she left, so. And you see me like come kind of double back to see if she stopped me. The kid watching us taking that tower. I was going to blink on her instantly and try to put her down. But I didn't force it. It's only my second game ranked in the year. I didn't want to be that guy that's just running at people and throwing his life away to get a kill, especially if I don't get the kill. So we take the pyro here. We're pretty much steamrolling this team at this point. Our Poseidon has a level lead on Scylla. Well, I can't. The way my screen's set up, I can't really tell how many levels I got on Humbats. I blame PlayStation for that. The way they set up this recording system. The screen is kind of minimized and it's showing me a big thing on the side of the screen saying I'm recording, so that sucks. I can't see his level lead, but I'm pretty sure it was a big level lead. It was at least 3 levels on that Humbats at the least. Thanks. Like I said, I can't see it from right here, but I'm still going through emotions. I said second game, I'm playing well, but I'm still nervous. It's that ranked anxiety that I have. Like, I just do not want to fuck this up for anybody on my team by doing anything stupid.
Enemies in the left lane.
And we got everything warded off. We got this left side warded very well because, I mean, with the goal lead we had 10,000 goal lead. Like, there's no reason why we couldn't prepare to take Fire Giant. It was just kind of slow on it.
Enemy missing
Team fight over here. I root this guy. I overhead kicked too early, but I didn't waste my bees yet. Right there, I still didn't waste my bees actually. I thought I wasted my bees at that point. So I guess that shows the level lead I had. Go back in and kill her. It takes a lot of balls to not bees in that situation because you don't know what's going to hit you. He jumped out of my ultimate. That was quick for him, but he didn't jump my ultimate. He more or less jumped away from everybody else that was about to kill him. Scylla ults. I don't know how Nike survived that shit. I don't know if it's that shield that saved her. She made a mistake of doing what she just did. She got herself killed. And then take Phoenix. They were kind of Titan diving, which is something I don't want to do. Because I don't want to blow it. Have somebody get a bounty off me. I'm 7-0 at this point. And then that's when I actually made my first call. I'm like, alright, we need to take Fire Giant. Because at that point in the game, I'm like, this game is over with. We got this. If we get Fire Giant, there's nothing they can do with us. And I believe that was the last kill I got in this. So, because I want to say they surrendered after we took this Fire Giant. And believe it or not, how good I played. I'm not saying I, tore the roof off, but I played very good. But I was nervous this whole time because I did not want to lose 2 straight games. So I almost said to hell ranked after that first game, but this was kind of a redemption game right here. They surrendered. I just don't remember when.
All I need to fight is my
Hello.
I don't remember when they surrendered, and it's driving me insane because I know they surrendered.
Enemies in right lane.
Your right tower is under attack.
So he kills Scotty. I remember that because they were on the way over there. Rat wasted his ultimate for the kill, and he already killed her. Dead.
An enemy has been slain. Attack the Gold Fury.
Yes.
We transition to the Gold Fury. At this point, I'm just wandering around. I'm about to be level 20. I feel like no one can fight into me, no matter what kind of abilities they came with, what kind of lockdown they came with. I felt invincible at that point. Even there, I couldn't help but to go for it a little earlier, but I'm wandering in the jungle looking for somebody to kill, and then they surrendered. So I remember that. So this was my second game of ranked back, and see Poseidon asked a dual queue because I guess he felt like I did something special, and I really didn't. But this was my second game back in ranked after a year. Pretty good game. I played 3 games today. The first game is not even worth talking about. Like I said, I played support and we lost, and it was bad. That game we won. The next game was also a jungle game that I played Ravana. I more than likely will go ahead and upload that. I'm gonna do probably both uploads on the same day, this one and the next one. It turned out pretty good. So that was me shaking off the rank rust, and it came out good. And off this, I might say it's worth me doing this again. I'm gonna do another commentary for the exact next game that came after this, after I joined this guy here. So be on the lookout.